Hello and welcome to the Hot Dog and a Handshake Classic Review Series. Do not adjust your sets. We sound probably way different right now. Jaden's probably way too
Hmm.
loud still. But anyways, doesn't matter. I am Shane Price, Jaden Ginswater
Probably.
joining me as always. For another Classic Review, we're going to be doing SummerSlam 2007 today.
Hmm.
That classic, the stage design from OSVR, I want to say '08, maybe '09. But,
It's probably an '08, I would assume.
well, it came out in '07,
Um,
so
but yeah, that game would come out that next year, so it probably is, or that same year. So yeah, it probably is
yeah.
'09.
But
Yeah.
still an iconic venue to me as a kid.
Hmm.
We want to just get into it. You want to talk about the dark
Yeah.
match
So,
first?
well, first, there's kind of the details in the show. Like you said, this is WWE Summerslam 2007 from August 26th, 2007, in front of 17,441 people in the Izod Center in East Rutherford, New Jersey. On the call from Raw, we have Lawler and Ross. From uh, SmackDown, we have Cole and JBL. And from ECW, of course, Joey Styles and Taz. The show runs about 240. While you're reviewing the show, it's SummerSlam weekend. And on top of that, this is the first one-on-one pay-per-view meeting between Cena and Orton. I think the only other televised one-on-one match they had was like a Raw match that ended in like a DQ or a no contest or something. So really, like the first major one-on-one Cena Orton match, and we're in a year that we're celebrating John Cena. I think that's an important match to look at. So,
Yeah,
what's the
I just
dark match?
obviously you're gonna hate this wasn't on the show. It's
Huh?
three out of four are podcast favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Tag team match: Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch versus Brian Kendrick and Paul London.
Damn, damn. I think Trevor and Murdoch went for a code red in that one.
I fucking hope so.
Um, yeah. Goddamn, dude, that code red on
But let's
that
get
Raw,
our
dude.
minds let's get our minds off of Trevor Murdoch bumping himself
Okay.
and into the first match, which was Kane versus Finlay.
Okay. So, yeah, this was a confusing match to me because I couldn't figure out who the heel was.
I
Because,
think
like,
it was Finlay.
the thing is, I think it was Kane, but Finlay was acting more heelish.
That's what I think it
I,
was Finlay because he was acting like the heel.
but the way they set it up and the way they were talking about it felt like Kane was the heel.
I
But then
know.
Finlay kept using the shillelagh.
I guess when you're fighting a big dude, it doesn't matter what you can use. It's off the level of the game, I guess.
I guess, but I don't know. It was confusing. It doesn't really matter because it's just a mid match. Like it's just a
Oh,
whatever match.
we're spending more on this time on this match than I thought we would in the first place, so it's okay.
Yeah. I give it 2.5 stars.
I gave it two. Thought it was just okay. Bring us to our
Yeah.
next match. It is going to be. Oh, close the fucking tab. God damn it.
It's Umaga versus Mr. Kennedy versus Carlito for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yes, the triple threat for the IC title, featuring a match
Could have
that
been
should
better
have
than it
been.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah, should have been a lot better than it was. Um, I don't know. What were your thoughts on it?
I think that we could have gotten some better for just Carlito and Umaga. No one's Mr. Kennedy. I like him. He's a good promo guy, but not really in ring level as them. Uh, and also just the fact that it went less than like 8 minutes.
Yeah, it felt like it ended very suddenly. Like I wasn't expecting it to end where it did. It was just kind of an out of nowhere finish. Just an okay match. Again, I gave it 2.5 stars.
That's understandable. I think I'm going to give it two again. So we're starting off similar in rating. This
Mm-hmm.
is also kind of low compared to our other shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But our next match is going to be
It's the Jerry Lawler objectification
The
battle royal.
oh, Jesus Christ! Is it? No, I think you're missing one. You're missing
Did I skip?
one.
Oh no, I skipped one. I skipped. Yeah,
You skipped the best match of the night almost too. It's crazy.
yeah. I just looked too far down my notes.
Chavo versus Rey.
And this fun timing here is the infamous Silver Surfer gear,
Oh, good.
which which is of course because Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer came out in 2007. And of course, there's a new Fantastic Four movie out now featuring a new Silver Surfer. She's a lady this time, which a lot of people are mad about. But yeah, this is Rey Mysterio in silver body paint.
Is Rey gonna bring this back?
Is he going to bring it back as a lady, like the movie?
Yeah, man. Whatever. Sure.
I don't know. He could do it much better now because he wears like he doesn't go shirtless anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wears a top. But man, the body paint was bad. What sucks too is it would have been a really good gear if he just didn't do the body paint. Like if it was just silver mask and pants and stuff, like that would have looked really cool still. And been kind of we could get it. Oh, it's Silver Surfer. I kind of get it, but like the damn body paint, which just messed it up. But this was a pretty good match. It was a great story with Rey and Chavo. They just worked really well together. I mean, you put Rey in there with any member of the Guerrero family, and it's going to go well. I gave it 3.5 stars.
I gave it 3.5 as well, so we're tied there. Again, I thought it was one of the better matches of the night. And then we're going to get to the puppies match, I guess we'll call it that.
Yeah, the puppies battle royal. What it was this? So my note on this is that it was a whatever match with dog shit commentary.
Of course,
just the worst commentary imaginable for a whatever match. I gave it 2 stars.
You don't want to go through the elimination list?
Go ahead, yeah, go through. Who was in this match?
Brooke Tessmacher, Maria, Layla, Victoria, Crystal, Kelly, Jillian Hall, Mickie James, Melina, Tori Wilson, Michelle McCool, and of course the winner, Beth Phoenix.
Kind of 4 hoopers in that whole thing.
Is that everybody they had on hand who wasn't the champion?
Maybe.
The champion would have been Candice Michelle.
Yikes. Not a great time for women's wrestling in WWE.
No.
Unfortunately. And that's all in the office. That's nothing on the participants in the match. That's all on booking and on writing. Yeah, not a good time. But we get into something much better right after this. It's the MVP Matt Hardy. Anything you can do, I can do better. Challenge series. You want to break this down?
Why
you there,
not?
Shane?
This was the ECW title feud, so a big deal.
MVP Matt Hardy.
Oh, I mean,
no, I'm talking.
My bad. Wrong match for me.
Just cutting out.
So this was the basketball one.
We're still working on this remote podcasting thing.
Yeah, we are. MVP Matt Hardy?
Yeah, right? So they did the beer drinking contest segment.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I forgot to write this down, but it's fine. So they did a beer drinking contest. This is after on SmackDown they did the basketball contest. They did something else. I don't forget what maybe it knows the basketball contest for MVP. Anyways, they do a beer drinking contest. Matt says no. Stone Cold comes out for that big Stone Cold pop. Does the stupid warm-ups and then stuns MVP, and then he
Yeah,
walks
you're
out.
cutting in and out. I don't know how much of this is getting recorded. Hopefully, all of it.
On my
But
end, it recorded, so we're good. Uh-oh.
it's working well on your end.
Yeah, I'm recording everything on my end, so I think we're okay.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully this all works out. Okay. But yeah, so from what I got here, you talked about it's a beer drinking contest. Did you talk about Holyfield?
I did not have a Holyfield. But yes, Evander Holyfield is here. I think they did the boxing kind of contest, the punch contest before SummerSlam, I thought.
Yeah, it comes before SummerSlam. It's they do a boxing thing. MVP brings in Holyfield to be his substitute. And then for the beer drinking contest, Matt brings in Stone Cold to be his substitute to get him back. Like you mentioned, running the ropes to warm for a beer drinking contest is so funny. And then the contest doesn't even start; it's just a stunner to go home. There's no beer drinking contest.
Yeah, but did you think there was going to be on 2007 Stone
No,
Cold's there?
no. This is what it was going to be the entire time.
Yeah.
Now we can get on to the ECW title match.
Yes. It was kind of like in a similar way, not just the competitions and shit, though. Punk defeated Tommy Dreamer and Elijah Burke in a triple threat match on the ECW to get a 15 minutes of fame match. I wrote this down because I thought it was weird. This is from Wikipedia, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Punk got a title match after beating Morrison on ECW. So here we are.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay.
Yeah, here's the thing. This is the definitive WWE ECW feud.
Yes,
Like this
it
was
is.
the best work that was put together out there. Um, these two had great chemistry. I think they worked really well together. Um, it's a very underrated rivalry, I think, overall in the history of WWE. And I thought it was a solid match, but it was not only was it a cheap finish, it was a botched cheap finish.
Yes, it
So it would
was.
have been much better, but it could have been much better, but it was still pretty good. I went 3.25.
I went 3, so we're similar there.
Mm-hmm. And on to the next one.
And then the next match is going to be our first of 3 really big matches here. This one's not for a title, but it's still a big match. Triple H versus King Booker.
Yeah,
This was,
pretty good.
yeah,
Those are good. I mean, it's just
it was a
kind of my
good
full
match.
review.
It didn't feel like it was long enough, I guess, but
Yeah, I mean, it didn't leave a major impact, but I had a good time watching it. I gave it 3.25 also.
I gave it 2 3/4. I gave it, or I'll bump the 3. I'll give it a 3.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. Way
It was
better than the
okay.
next match.
Oh, well, no shit. The Great Khali in 2007 when he couldn't barely walk and wasn't very good against Batista, who was good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they just did Khali shit, and then did Batista won via DQ, so Khali
Yeah,
had the belt still.
it
Cheap
was
shit.
a boring, clunky match with a DQ finish. Just not good at all. I gave it 1.5 stars.
I gave it 1.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. Um, on to Cena Orton.
yes, Cena Orton, the main event, the match of the night, thankfully, was this match. It was a very solid main event for these being the first time that you have wrestled each other in a one-on-one match. They did pretty well.
Mm-hmm. It was really good. I like the way um, there was one specific segment of the match I really liked, but I did just really like the way they built around each other, and just you could tell that they instantly just had this chemistry psychologically. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as far as psychology goes, they had this chemistry instantly. You can argue what you want about the actual in ring work, but I really liked it. And I just kind of wrote here, like, as is often the case, Orton's arrogance led to his own demise. Instead of going for the RKO, he tries to line up a punt, which Cena catches him into the STFU, which means that when Orton was able to capitalize, or when Orton was able to hit the RKO, he wasn't able to capitalize because so much damage had been done to him from the fact that he got cocky and tried to line up that punt instead of just taking the RKO and trying to get the win. So I thought that was really good. And then the match as a whole was just a very good match. I ended up giving it 4.25.
Yeah, I gave it 4. So it was the match that night, but it was like wasn't too big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely match of the night. You want to go through the categories?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Best moment.
So for that, I think it's gonna be the punt kick situation he talked about.
Yeah, that I honestly I think it was. I mean, it's kind of a cheap pop, but I think it was a Stone Cold showing up. I thought that was really fun. The beer drinking contest, just as kind of a whole, I really liked that. That moment.
Understandable. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. MVP of the night.
Montavious Porter. Come on, though. He's the MVP every time he's on his thing.
It's fair. Uh, in actuality, I think I'll give it to Cena.
I'm gonna say Cena too.
Heat check, best performance in a short amount of screen time. Probably
Cold.
also goes to Stone Cold, right? Yeah, I think that's fair. Also Stone Cold. Gear of the night. I don't remember any special gear other than Rey's just atrocious Silver Surfer.
Do you want to give it to Rey?
No, I'm gonna give it to King Booker.
Yeah,
King Booker was always good.
King Booker, yeah.
Apex Mountain. I don't think this would be. I mean, is this world title reign the apex for Great Khali?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. I don't think it'd be the apex for like anybody else. I mean, is the Punk feud the apex for John Morrison, or do you think it's like Eminem or Impact or Lucha Underground or something?
I think his best work was probably here in ECW, but I don't know.
This is easily his best feud. I mean, I can't think of any other feuds that would jump to mind, but
yeah,
as a body of work, Eminem was a very good tag team, and his Lucha Underground and Impact stuff. I mean, that's where he reached his biggest heights within those companies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Comparatively to WWE, like being Impact World Champion is bigger in Impact than being ECW champion was in WWE, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of where he reaches bigger heights, but it's debatable for him. Surprise of the show.
I'm gonna go with Stone Cold because I just didn't expect him to be here at all.
That's fair. Yeah, I think we could go with Stone Cold for surprise of the show. And then recasting. Do we want to recast? I think recasting Cena Orton's the obvious answer here, right?
Yeah.
And really, I think as far as just the way Orton and Cena's careers had paralleled each other to this point, and I think this is Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker. I know we've talked about this before, but thinking about who the next Cena Orton type rivalry is, that's who I go back to every time.
I can see that. I get it.
Um, yeah, so I think that's my pick. Best double feature, I think Cena Orton with the TLC match they had in 2013 would be good too. Pairing those together. I also think you could go with Rey and Chavo and the I Quit match that they had before this. That was which is where Rey got injured leading into this match was really good. Or you could go with one of the Rey Eddie matches into this Rey Chavo match. Either one of those would be very good. For Rey, you could kind of do a 10 years later thing where you do Halloween Havoc 97, SummerSlam 2007. Kind of
That'd be a
a,
fun one, yeah. I like
yeah,
that.
yeah, I think that might be the best double. But really, I think Orton, Cena, and then the TLC match or between them. I think that's the best double feature. Anything from this make the Wrestling Criterion Collection?
No.
I'm sure that
Maybe
Cade Murdoch,
MVP's jump shot.
yeah, I'm sure Cade Murdoch, Kendrick London would have if we would have seen it.
Oh, easily.
Um, all right, on to Classic Hot Dog, Classic Handshake. For this one, what you got was Classic Handshake.
Uh, I guess Ray versus Chavo.
That's what I have too. Just because of the rule that we can't pick Cena Orton, since that's what we picked the show for. I think it's got to be Rey and Chavo. And then let me pull up the sheet here. What would you rate it out of 10?
4.5.
I went 4, so we're kind of right on the same wavelength there. Okay, there we go. So, anything else on SummerSlam 07, or do you want to just get out of here, preview the next one?
Let's go to the next one. So up next in our Passion series, next we're going to be having a little 2-for-1, kind of, sort of. We'll be reviewing both nights of Noah Departure 2000, and the 20th anniversary of Noah is coming up very soon. So stay tuned for that. And as always, just enjoy wrestling.